YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Nigel coming back at y'all with yet another video. And yes, you saw the title. Today we're figuring out how strong you should actually be. Let's go. In this video, we're going to go over the realistic strength standards for regular gym goers. There's a lot of things that factor into how strong somebody actually is. One can be leverages. Me, myself, I have long arms, which poses as a disadvantage for me on a lift like the bench press, but on the deadlift, it could provide me an advantage over somebody with shorter limbs. Also, of course, genetics. We can't control our genetics at all, but because of small little factors like this, some of your lifts will end up in different ranges depending on these factors. The strength standards that I made will be going off of your 1 rep max. Now, testing your 1 rep max can be a skill set in itself. So if you're not comfortable with going up to your 1 rep max, I'm gonna leave a 1 rep max calculator in the description. As you can see right here, all you're gonna have to do is put in how much reps you can do at a certain weight, and it'll get you in the ballpark of what your 1 rep max is. But with that being said, let's get into these strength standards. And for the standards, we're gonna be going off of body weight ratios. For reference, I weigh 175 pounds. My lifts are at 285 pounds for the bench. That'll put me at 1.62 my body weight, 335 pounds for the squat, which is 1.91 my body weight, and 445 pounds for the deadlift, which puts me at 2.54 my own body weight. The first stage we're going over is the beginner stage. Now, this is reserved for the people who are extremely new to the gym. Usually this stage they're going to be in about the 3 to 6 month mark. Now, depending on your genetics or your lifestyle, maybe you have a construction job where you're lifting heavy equipment all the time, you might be able to get out of this range before you even step foot in the gym, but chances are you're gonna have to work your way out of the beginner stage. Now, usually when you're in the beginner stage, you're working on your form a lot, just correcting it on the big ticket items like the deadlift, the bench press. You realize that you're a little bit shaky on these things, but if you improve your form and you continue to make linear increases in weight, you should be able to make your way out of the beginner stage. So for men in this stage, you'd expect to have a bench press of 0.5 to 0.75 times your body weight, 0.75 to 1.25 times your body weight for the squat, and then for the deadlift, 1 to 1.5 times your body weight. And for the women, the respective numbers are here as well. Now, the next stage we have is the novice stage. Now, usually you could expect to be in this stage from about 6 months to 2 years. Now, in the novice stage, you're still going to be able to make incredible gains. You won't be slowing down, well, you'll be slowing down a little bit. You won't be getting newbie gains. You won't be hitting PRs every single week, but you're still going to be getting stronger. Usually at this stage, you're getting a little bit more comfortable with your form. You're correcting your form. You're getting a little bit stronger, but you're still creating linear increases in strength by just adding a couple weights every single week or every month in order to get a little bit stronger on those big lifts. So for men on the novice stage, you'd expect to have on the bench press a 0.75 times your body weight to 1.25 times. For the squat, you could expect 1.25 to 1.5 times your body weight, and then for the deadlift, 1.5 to 2 times your own body weight. And then we had the respective numbers for the ladies. You could expect to have around 100-pound bench press. For the squat, about 135 pounds, 1 plate, and then for the deadlift, about 160 to 200 pounds is where you'll land in novice. The next stage we have is the intermediate stage. Now, the intermediate stage, you can expect to be in this 2 years plus. And the reason why I say 2 years plus is because sometimes people are going to get stuck in this stage. If you're not very intentional about your workouts, you will usually hit a plateau when you reach the intermediate stage. But usually when you're in this stage, you have really good form at this point. You're pretty much a gym bro. You go pretty consistently. You're familiar with the machines out there. Usually you have a good protein intake. You're tuning in your diet a little bit. It might not be perfect, but it's working for you. You're increasing the load on the bar, providing progressive overload. But due to people hitting a plateau at this stage, usually you're gonna have to switch up your training method in order to find your way out of the intermediate. One of the best ways to do this is to split up your days. You can focus on heavy work one day of the week, and then the other day of the week, focus on high volume and hypertrophy, and that should usually be able to get you done. Of course, there's a whole bunch of courses and stuff online that you can obviously follow to get a great workout in and progress out of this stage. But for the numbers for intermediate, you can expect to have a bench press of 1.25 to 1.75 times your body weight. For the squat, 1.5 to 2.25 times your body weight. And then for the deadlift, 2 to 2.5 times your body weight. And for the women, the numbers are around 1 plate for the bench press. You're gonna have about 200 to 240 pound squat, and then a 200 to 280 pound deadlift. The next category we have is the advanced category, and people are usually be in this category from 2 to 5 and plus years. Now, if you got here, chances are it's not an accident. You've been going to the gym for a very long time. You've been pretty consistent, unless you're just a total genetic freak, but it's gonna take a decent amount of work to get into the advanced category. A lot of times you're not gonna see people pulling or lifting these numbers in your local Planet Fitness or LA Fitness. If you do, I need to see the places that y'all go to. Now, I would say you land in the advanced category, you're starting to peek into those powerlifting numbers with a chance to actually win some of the local competitions out there. But if you want to get into the next category, chances are it's going to take a lot of sacrifice that not a lot of people are willing to make in their everyday lives, especially if they're working and they have a 9 to 5. But for these numbers, we have for the bench press 1.75 to 2 times your body weight bench press. For the squat, 2.25 to 2.75 times your body weight. And then for the deadlift, we have 2.5 to 3 times your body weight. And then for the women, we're gonna have around a 200 pound bench press, a 240 to 320 pound squat, and then for the deadlift, 280 to 400 pound deadlift. The last category we have is the elite category. Usually you're gonna be able to peek into this into the 5, 10, and plus year mark. Now, if you're in the elite category, a lot of people will have to specialize in certain lists. Let's say they focus on the deadlift in order to get their numbers up into the elite category. If you have all your numbers in the elite category, I salute to you. You are an absolute beast. But at this point, if you're elite, training is a way of life to you. You know your way around the gym, you have extremely impressive numbers, and you have definitely maximized your potential in the gym. So for the men, we have a bench press of 2 times your body weight and up. For the squat, we have a 2.75 times your body weight and up. And then for the deadlift, we have a 3 times your body weight and up. And then for the women, the respective numbers are 240 pounds and up, 320 pounds and up, and then 400 pounds and up for the deadlift. But hopefully this video will help you figure out where you rank as far as strength goes in the gym. Please let me know down below. Are you elite? Are you advanced? Or are you on the come up and you're still a beginner? I know myself, my deadlift is in the advanced category, but my other 2 lifts are in the intermediate. I'm trying to get that up. But chances are, if you like this video, you're gonna wanna know what your ideal body weight is too, to actually figure out how much you need to lift to get into each category. So you want to check out that video, click this video right here. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.